Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Noita. Now I know, the question that you're all asking, it's on the tip of your minds. What disconnected garbage is SB going to rant about at length today? What is this? Iron stomach. You no longer suffer from negative effects of eating. So I guess that's like when we eat garbage, we throw up sometimes. That'll no longer happen. And probably there are some things you can eat that like actually do damage to you. I wonder if I can just drink acid with this. Also, explosion immunity may be the best perk in the game. It's certainly up there. Okay, cool. Energy orbs. I'm into it. Slime mist I'm less into. Okay, and glowing lance. Glowing lance is a lot of fun. Don't kill yourself with it. Turns out to be a real concern you actually have to have. Ooh, wow. These wands are not... Okay. Let's pull... This will be our combat wand, I guess? We don't even really want all this slime mist. So, it's just going to fire two of these, and then... Yeah, that seems fine. We could attach some stuff to this. I don't want to make it like an energy orb into Glowing Lance thing, because we know that Glowing Lance will damage us if it comes back at us. What happens if you gunpowder arc that? Okay, that's fun. I'm explosion immune. I'm not fire immune. I'm going to do it like this, though. We're going to leave it like this. And then... Yeah, I don't know. So this thing has actually a pretty low recharge time for a four spell wand. I think we're going to make... I was going to say we're going to make this our bomb wand, but we don't actually have an explosive spell. We started with firebolt this time, which is just garbage. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to make it for... I can't make it for energy orbs with spells breaking them up because we don't actually have the... Okay, well... We can do this, though. I could, like, throw a bouncing burst in there, and then it can be, like, slime mist, slime mist. There we go. That's 4 projectiles. I was really not expecting it to create slime mist right here. Why would it... Wait, why would it have done that? Because it should be... When the orbs run out, right? It should be... The 4 projectiles should be this, these two together, and that. Yeah, so this is what... Okay, I don't know. Whatever, we're probably not going to use it, so it's fine. Although I am covered in garbage that I would rather not be covered in right now. I hope everybody's ready for a huge number of fires. That's pretty fun, though. You gotta admit that that's pretty fun. I'm such a bad shot. How did I ever win a run of this game? Maybe this shouldn't be my strategy if I'm not fireproof, but you gotta admit, it's very visually compelling. Really, really, really want to kill that nest. I cannot quite get the job done, it seems like. No matter how much I compensate for the fall on this projectile, it turns out to never quite be enough. Okay. There we go. We got there eventually. Let's pick up a little bit of gold, because I sure have not been picking up the gold that's been dropping from these enemies. Oh, I seem to have started a very large fire over there. I think I hit a large body of oil. Well, we exposed a little bit of gold. What a weird area with these, like, claw marks filled with gold in the terrain. Alright, is there anything fun in these? I mean, as a wand, that's not actually... That's pretty fine. This one is less compelling. Let's just set that off. If we could get fire immune, We definitely have some like big destructive potential this run. How dare you? It is not clear to me why we only get the explosive, the gunpowder trail some of the time. It doesn't much matter. I don't think I actually even want this. Is that just a pool of molten metal down there? Okay, we're getting no mouse over. I think that's molten metal. Which is to say, let's not go over there. So anyway, today's Disconnected Rant is about the first edition AD&D books. Like I said, it's been all Shakespeare and old RPG rulebooks lately, and I don't know that I have ever, in my life, read a thing that as clearly as these AD&D books tells you that the author is desperately insecure about their intelligence. Because, like, it's not, you know, it doesn't seem like it was written by a person who's not smart necessarily, but it sure does seem like a person who was very concerned that others might view them as not smart, and so went a long way out of their way to, like, try to fancy up their language, but in a way that they were not necessarily, like, 100% comfortable with the words they were using. It has a real trying very hard kind of vibe. And in most cases where they get a little bit fancy with the language, they end up making the rules less comprehensible, and in some cases they just use, you know, they'll throw a perforce in there in a place where it actually kind of obscures the meaning of the sentence, and I try to cut them a lot of slack, because, you know, they were working in a field that didn't exist yet. There's a lot of pioneering going on in those books, but also, yeesh, it's hard to read. There we go, I got there eventually. Also, the actual first edition, like, AD&D rules are awful. Just, like, very, again, trying to be, there's too much acid. Oh, I'm on fire a little bit. I'm a tiny bit on fire. Also, this is not full of water. So again, I try to, you know, give them some room for mistake making. It's a little bit like the early editions of Magic. It's like, yeah, Chaos Lace and Black Lotus ought to be the same rarity. That makes sense. But, you know, they didn't know what they were doing. Like, in a very profound way, they did not know what they were doing yet. But, like, the whole armor and how you hit people system, it's like every modifier wants higher numbers to be better, but they just keep forcing this idea that low AC means hard to hit AC in a way that seems very, very silly. And it makes the game impossible to play. You spend so much time looking things up on tables. I am pretty excited about the AD&D combat computer, though, which is it's a little thing they sold. You cut out these little wheels of paper and then, like, tack them together. And, you know, it ends up being one of those things where, like, you rotate the values like a certain kind of old slide rule. You rotate the things and then you... Oh, well, I was going to get that bottle. Okay. And then, you know, you're looking through a little window to the value that is revealed on the wheel below. It seems like an absolutely terrible way to play role-playing games. I'm very excited to try it. We're going to get a tiny, tiny little bit of water here. It's important to have water when you're using a strategy. I mean, at any time. In Noita, of course. But also, particularly, when you're using a strategy that is this likely to catch you on fire. I was a little worried, because I know Berserkium does increase, like, the radius of your explosions. So I was a little worried that getting the Berserkium here would make the fire harder to evade, but that does not seem to be the case. That, on the other hand, is an obvious trap. Oh, right, sometimes we're not getting the gunpowder trail because my wand has shuffle on it, right? Yeah. So sometimes it's firing this slot, but other times it's firing one of these two. So we should get it most of the time, because it is picking 2 of the 3. Okay, that's freezing liquid. We don't actually want that. I don't even want to pick it up, is how cursed I feel that is. Oh, I thought for sure that was going to start a big situation over there. Is that lava? Nope, it's just fire. Let's just get rid of that now. Okay, well this area is going to be untraversable for some time. Let's go a different way. Ah, yep, that spread really quickly. Way quicker than I was expecting. Usually it takes a little while for coal to burn. But I guess when the barrel exploded, we spread oil over top of it, so that probably didn't help things. Can I do this? Can I kick this? There we go. Just get that over there. Yeah! Hooray! Accident kills. Look, it's me, Agent 47. That's an explosive... What am I doing? There we go. That's how you... I almost just stood on top of that explosive barrel and then fired my gunpowder gun. That would have been fun. Okay, that's just a bottle of water. I will take that gladly. Everything's always fires in this game. Alright, we're gonna try to sneak this gold without getting oil all over ourselves. So we do have black holes. Yeah, I'm just gonna black hole through the roof here. There are a lot of things that are nice about the bomb, but it sure does not allow you to traverse vertically at all. Actually, I did this bit. We should take this and keep this wand body. It's definitely better. Alright, let's go back the other way and see. I'm just gonna cause some havoc on my way out because I love detonating things. Damn it. There we go. Is there really... It's just sitting there on a tiny little ledge above all the fires. Okay. Let's do that, and then we'll head this way, and... What is this? Acceleration? Okay. That's fine. I'll take some of that. It is a little bit risky, obviously. Anytime you make your character behave unusually... It is a little tricky to aim this too, because these are not coming out of the wand at any kind of consistent angle. And it really is totally blind luck as to whether or not we will be able to hit anything with both of them. That's a lot of explosions. It's a very large number of explosions. I mean, I guess if you're going to use explosions, you probably want it to be a large number of them, right? Oh, that guy just randomly caught fire for no reason, even before I shot. So just make sure that we do not do the same. There's a single pixel of eternal flame there. I was really expecting that to start a bigger fire. Whatever, that'll burn through. That enemy will die eventually. I don't actually care. We won't be over here when it happens, but that'll show him. Alright, let's see if we can push westward a little bit. No, wait, we have to go over here. Okay, so we're almost at the edge. We're underneath the tree now. I did not even see the barrel, presumably, that I just blew up. It's a good thing I am explosion immune. Okay, interesting. No, don't let it go. Okay. Saved it. What an incredible mid-air save. Let's use that to clear out a little bit more space here. Maybe I should just black hole that, though. Here, let's put this into there. Trying to use the gunpowder to just reduce the amount of coal that remains. Blow it all up pixel by pixel. Ah. Okay, that could have been really bad news. Not actually a very good wand, though. That does explain what was going on there. I was wondering if it was just like a whole lot of fireflies compressed into a pretty small area. Interesting. I don't think we've made it over here before. So the sand cave is the area below the pyramid, right? Yeah, it's going to be very hard for them to approach with me guarding the door there, I say, as I let one of them through with my ineptness. Please just keep exploding and not being a fire. You know, if I was always just coated in the blood of my enemies, then we wouldn't have to worry about the fires. I shouldn't be here. This isn't smart. What am I gaining? What am I doing right now? What value does this have? I mean, I am kind of curious if there's something interesting at the end of the sand cave, but I guess, like, what would it be? It would probably just be a heart, which we don't actually want if we're trying to kill the final boss. And I mean, I would love to just explore more, but being at 52 health, I'm definitely pushing it. I guess I gotta remember, I'm not damageable by that guy's projectiles. I am, however, damageable by a fire. Yeah, I'm just gonna... What am I doing? Let's just leave. We found out that the sand cave is over there, and that's neat. And that's as far as that goes. You know, I guess it is the case that we don't actually know if the hearts... Oh, no, never mind. We do. I was gonna say we don't know if the hearts exist in Nightmare, but we checked above the mountain, didn't we? I think we do know that. So I guess let's just move on. I do feel like we've got a solid foundation here. Solid-ish. I'm also aware that having said that, obviously, we're going to die immediately. So you got to 469. I mean, I'll buy that. A trigger spell is definitely potentially useful. Just a cloud of acid raining down on people, huh? Alright, we could probably find something to do with that. So, oh, bleed flammable oil and are immune to fire. I think that seems like a great pick right now. Okay, so now we can be like very indiscriminate with our very silly weaponry here. And I'm going to put acid cloud in one of these. Nope, that was clumsy. It goes in that one. I don't know that fireball thrower is actually any good. I don't know that it's useful. Let's just move on. Now that we're immune to fire, I think we can be very aggressive with our weapons. Very aggressive indeed. I'm trying to use the explosions to heat the air. Okay. Hopefully we can drop relatively safely now. Oh, okay. Somebody's got a bouncing orb wand down there. You know what I'm not immune to is sniper fire. Oh, I ran out of... Shoot. I ran out of levitation power at a real bad moment there. Let's just hang out down here for a second. Ow. Tiny bits of... Tiny pixels constantly producing freezing vapor. Really crummy. Alright, so already down to 60. You know, the first part is often the most difficult. Yo, okay. You know what? We're never going to use this. The whole shenanigans over here. Give me that. Give me that. So, that's a lot of damage. Let's pull triple spell off of there. Do I want to reduce spread? Yeah, probably, right? So hold on a second. The mana on this wand is just fine with these projectiles. I wonder if we could afford to triple spell and put some more stuff on here. We do have another glowing lance at the very least. Although we don't really have anything else. And again, with this being a shuffle wand, that's not going to be reliable or anything. Let's just keep moving like this, and we'll look for a better wand body to build something interesting on. So I guess I should really be looking downward. We know... Okay. I was going to say we know there's a sniper down here somewhere, but we don't know exactly where. I think we figured it out. Okay, interesting stuff. I am going to grab... if we pick up the speed up, though... Yeah, I'm going to grab it. We won't put it in the wand just yet. The thing is, if we put the speed up in the wand, then we will never be able to tell what speed our... Like, we won't be able to aim, basically. I do wish I could just pull stuff out of wands that are laying on the ground. Let's grab this, and I don't know. Maybe that. Okay. I kind of want to go kill that sniper. Apparently it's going to be very hard to see him. Never mind, he has too much of a positional advantage. I don't want him, like, sneaking up behind us, obviously. It's my primary concern. Alright, 2 of those guys is potentially a problem. Hoping that I'm raining enough explosion damage on the lower one to do something real. Maybe. Okay, couple of direct hits. And you know, we do have bonus crit chance. Like, a critical glowing lance is not a joke. That's a lot of very real damage. Okay, so we're not doing a good job of killing those things, clearly. I think what happened mostly is that I managed to move one of them to a lower platform. Alright, hooray! I do love this strategy. I'm a big fan of this strategy. Wow, man. The accuracy of those dudes combined with their fire rate on this difficulty is a real nightmare. Oh, hey, how's it going? Okay. I guess there's a downside there. I hadn't really thought about that, but if we bleed flammable oil, that means that anytime I get hit, I'm immediately going to rinse off any, like, better stuff that we are coated in. Okay, apparently we just are not going down that way. Well, maybe from up here I can just fire down a couple of times, though. Wow, that one somehow managed to survive to chase us even though half of it got blown off. Alright, fine. I can take a hint, eventually. The 17th or 18th time, sometimes. I don't know if I actually even want to take any... Well, hold on. I didn't look at the actual stats of the wand. Shuffle. It's got stuff in it that's useful, but not, I think, worth picking up. Well... If we can get some explosions dropping here, we can carve away the snow real fast. Okay, maybe we just go over. sniper fell onto the platform below. He is definitely a high priority. Damn it, fight each other! I am at 6 health. Yeah, a little concerned. If you are wondering, how concerned is SB right now? The answer is a little. A little tiny bit. Alright. Remember, we are immune to explosion damage, but the actual projectile on that attack does also deal contact damage. Okay, hold on. Damn it. Yep, we had to dodge every single one of those bullets to get through that. Ugh. Alright. Let's try one more. Let's do one more. I'm not so pressed for time today. And of course, to crash the game out and then relaunch. I guess it's not a high priority for them to make it stop doing that. Because we are now in the post-support period. But they should have fixed that, right? Fine, this is gonna get us killed for sure. A random always cast is added to the wand in your hand. Let's get a better wand first. Wow, these are all horrible. I guess this one? Because there's a chance we'll be able to benefit. Man, it has a full 1 second recharge time. But this thing has no mana charge speed, so we won't be able to use... we won't be able to fire anything out of the wand. This thing's stats are kind of fine. It's got shuffle. But we wouldn't be able to use any of the rest of these either. Okay, yeah, let's make it this one. Always casts. That's just bonus crit chance, right? Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. This is our combat wand now. Yeah. Alright, could be worse. It's certainly not the best start we've had, but it could be worse. I do wish that this thing fired a little bit faster. Right, and remember, I'm not immune to stuff anymore. So we have slime for turning into fungi, and we have polymorphine. I'm going to dump the polymorphine probably because I don't trust it. You know, I don't actually know what the difference is between chaotic polymorphine and the regular stuff. There's also an... It's not chaotic, I think it's unstable teleportation, but I bet it works similarly. Let's try to contain some of this in there, and then we're just going to get some overflow, and that rock's going to keep it safe up here. Okay. Well, we can make an awful lot more water with these. Alright, let's kick these down, try to see if we can find a good basin to blow them up in. Sure. Yeah, that'll be great, actually. Oh, it's submerged too much. I mean, it'll burn out eventually. Yeah, that's fine. That's a fine outcome. Let me just stir a little bit. That'll do it. Hooray! I'm like a real alchemist. I'm not going to get that gold. It's not worth it. We're just going to move on. So obviously we are in desperate need of a real weapon here. Alright, we found our way down to the bottom already. this thing is going to be wholly insufficient against all but the very, very weakest enemies. That was an embarrassing amount of damage to take from just one of those spitters without actually getting hit. Hold on, hold on. Let's get his money first. Then we can consider blowing this up. That almost worked. That was cool adjacent. Okay, you know what? We started a fire at the same time. We did eventually get where we were going. I'm still going to detonate this. Alright, so we got our way back down. Let's see. Oh, we almost got through. So yeah, this isn't going to cut through anything at all, unfortunately. We have this. Okay. Good enough, I think. How are we still just getting, like, random shrubs from the surface? How does stuff get down here? It's actually kind of a weirdly large amount of plant life around here. Well, that's going to make that gold difficult to recover. Ow, I saw him. I just figured I'd be able to dodge. I don't know why. I don't know why I thought that was what was going to happen. Have I ever seen an episode of this series? Okay, well, he did die at least. He had the common decency to die. Okay, ooh. Alright, so 38 health. Is it worth exploring for more? We really don't have enough money to buy anything in the shop. I feel like we have to. I feel like we have to keep looking around because things are only going to get worse. I do not want to go down into the next area with just this wand. Something? Oh, well, alright. I could have been more specific, but I do like this spell. Yeah, you tell them, mushrooms. I am certain that they are going to kill us. The big iron minecart had less health than that tiny frog. We just need like one decent kind of projectile. Something that's going to cut through the enemies a little bit better than triplicate bolt. Damn it. There it is. Oh, except I also opened the way to the devil. I feel like I'm doing that a lot. Also, hey, how about that? I successfully dodged a bullet. Nope, damn it. Okay. Well, he went down eventually. Okay, that was cool. I like all the money. Didn't really solve our primary issue, though. Okay, so we got Lantern Man up there. That's bad news. We should go get that money, I guess. else is down there? There's a bottle full of toxic sludge, it looks like. Trying really hard not to be anywhere near them, yeah, when that happens. Ow. There was no sludge left. How did I get so slimed? How could I have been so slimed? I guess we should probably leave. 30 is not a safe amount of health to have. But I do not feel very good about our chances moving forward. Alright, shouldn't be a big problem to just dig through here. Okay, let's just hope, I guess. Hope for some better luck in the second area, because we desperately need a real weapon. Don't like it. Nope. Probably not. No, and wow, no. Just terrible. Just terrible choices. Ooh. Homing shots has a lot of utility. I really do like just always have all-seeing eye up, but since we do have the wand, I think it would be wrong not to take homing shots. Even though it does create some really annoying situations. Alright, I think he dropped ice on himself and died. Okay. That could have gone a lot worse, frankly, given what we were up against within moments of dropping down. Could have gone a lot worse. I need to be really careful. It's just a big bottle of polymorphine. Just make sure that's not around to ruin my day anymore. Well, this doesn't go anywhere. You know what? This does not really seem like a viable move. Alright, let's drop some explosives in here. Take that. Anyone below? Okay. Shockingly, that didn't catch anything. Alright, loose floating wand. Usually a good sign. Not so much in this case. Yeah, wow. Remarkably not good, actually. Shockingly ungood. Oh, well that's cool, though. That's a lot of worm. That's a huge amount of worm. Okay, concerns. I have them. What? Screw this guy diving, like, to the ground below us. He's gonna kill that worm, though. I believe in you, Skull. I am mad at you, but also you are now my champion and my avatar. Oh, wow. I think they actually killed it somehow. That was weird. It had a ton of health, and it suddenly died. Huh. Okay, well, Tiny Frost Skull apparently is the champion. No one could possibly defeat it. I honestly do feel better. I feel better that the huge worm was also slain by it. That's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Can I tell you, I'm actually like pretty okay with how well we did there and how much exploration we got done, given that we had a wand that was like profoundly unable to handle the challenges that Nightmare Mode throws at you. I actually find that pretty heartening. When you come back next time, tomorrow, we're going to keep at this. I hope y'all are having fun. I'm still having fun. And I hope that is true for anyone other than me as well. And we'll see you then.